The water's died down a fair bit after the floods. I'm actually going to try and get to the river over here where there's some rapids, and try my luck in the rapids there. Hopefully I can get to a good spot over here. That's the only thing. There's still a bit of water up. Better keep the camera on in case I fall in. Wow, that rock's going to be so slippery, I can already tell. Okay. Well, made it through the first part. Looking like a good spot. Okay. All right, well, this is where I'm going to try the worms out on the float now. I think there's going to be a fair bit of winding back in and casting back out, but just see how we go. Okay, I'll just go ahead and try and stick my rod here somewhere, because I'm going to put my bag down a bit more organised. We're probably just looking at my head the whole time. Be a great spot for some waders or something if you could walk right out there. I'm just going to move my float down a touch. Oh. See if we can get them worms a bit closer. All right, let's try again. Not a bad looking little spot, but whether I'll get something or not, I'm not quite sure. This is the first time trying this spot. Trying to see how far I can get away with feeding the float down. Without getting tangled in this tree. It really wants to head towards that tree once I go that way, so I'll just sit just back here. I'm on. Oh, I'm off. I actually did just have a fish though. There we go, he's on. What is it? That's a good bass. Not a massive one, but he's up there. Ah, nah, probably a little bit smaller than I thought. Still, all in all, not a bad fish at all. And just then he got off the hook. Just try and get him on camera a bit better without getting myself spiked. I actually have some spines right on the back of their gill plates there. There we go. That's the first one for the day. Not a bad fish. Alright, we'll get him back. Here you go, mate. Get some more worms on and see if we can get ourselves another one. This is I just brought down a few worms today, so they're quite decent worms. They seem to be working well anyway. On the way down here I actually stopped at one of my other favourite spots. You would have seen that in one of my other videos if you watch. It's at the old bridge there. So I got a herring within 2 seconds of stopping at that spot, but I wasn't planning on doing my video there today, and maybe I should have put the camera on straight away, because so far in this video we've only got one fish, but as soon as I get these worms on, hopefully we can get another one. Alright, that's all baited up, ready to go. I seem to be a bit tangled here somewhere. Yep, okay, all good. Now, I'm just going to leave it recording again, because that only took a few seconds, as you've seen before, maybe a minute. We'll just give that another go, straight back in a similar spot. Oh, there was a bite already, guys. They're quick to it. Oh, someone just had another go. Check the bait. Sometimes they're very quick and they get it off. No, still got bait on. Go back out there. I'll be surprised if we get quite a nice big bass here actually. I'd really like to see some more trout before the river warms up anymore and they all die off. Most people seem to be getting them a little bit further upstream from here, but I did get one in that lake just behind here, so they've definitely washed down quite far into the river system. Oh, we just had another bite and lost him. I'm not sure if he got my bait then. Not sure if that was another bite or just the current then. I'm assuming a lot of the fish travelling back up this way will be heading along this side where the water's a little more calm. Oh, again. Lots of bites. Can we get another fish? Well, as I said, I think, oh, yep, and another bite. Oh, he's gone. Just need to tighten my drag a touch. I'm sure I'll get another one here in a second. If we do get a big fish here, we might be in trouble with all this structure on the side though. It's starting to get a bit cold late afternoon, so I don't think I'll be jumping in to go get any fish. If they get in there, I think we'll just have to re-rig and try again. I'm gonna go ahead and say they got most of my worms just on that last bite, I think. They did, they got all of them. There you go. Well, an empty hook is a good sign because at least they're eating. So, it's the main thing. I'm glad I brought my small headlamp out with me today, because if this is going well, good chance is I won't be getting back until it gets dark. And right now it is going quite well. All right, 2 more worms on the hook. Let's get it back out there. Oh, I might have just had a bit of a tangulation then. Might have had a little bit of a tangulation, not sure. Just really don't want to get too far back in that tree there. Because if a good fish grabs it back in that tree, I'm never going to get it back out. Just going to wind it back in and just see what my line's doing. It looked like it went over the top. No, it's looking alright. Well, it seems to be quite the spot anyway, so far. Hasn't taken long to get bites. Hasn't taken long to get a fish. That's another bite. Oh, he's lost him. Must have been a small fish. I didn't feel any weight at all. There we go, he's on. Another bass. Doing quite a fair bit of jumping there. He came pretty much out of the same spot as that last one. I wonder if he's just the same bass. I don't know if the last one was any bigger or smaller. There you go. They're getting quite good at unhooking themselves today. Oh, just dropped him there. Sorry, buddy. I'm trying to get you back in the water, but I don't really want to get spiked. I got spiked the other night and I'm still feeling it in my thumb. There we go. Chuck him back anyway.